Arizona, and I work at UPS, and I've been there for 3 years, something like that. Lose track. I played all the traditional sports, baseball, football, tried, messing around with basketball, soccer, pretty much anything outdoors, rode bikes, but a lot of the typical stuff. We were at Breakthrough since 2011, and Nolan was starting, we were doing tries as a family, and then our son Nolan started doing them, and Ryan approached us about more intense triathlon training for the youth, and Nolan tried a camp and he liked it, so he wanted to continue and go back. I would define success for Nolan that he's getting stronger, he's becoming a man, not just a child. He is responsible, he takes responsibility, and he has fun, so it's not just work, he's having fun as a kid and growing and doing those things to be successful and learning those lessons in life at his age to become a young man and be successful at anything he does, so not just triathlon. Yeah, I would recommend it, especially if they're looking to increase not only their speed and their ability to do one of these events and not feel so bad afterwards, but feel really strong. That's one way. The other way is just the simple fact that when you get and you're coaching and you're held responsible to a certain level of training, it's not as easy to just pass it off. And Ryan has a really good rapport, I think, with the kids. The kids, can understand his techniques, and not always, but they understand that he's hard on them, but at the same time he's very positive. And you got to have that mixture as a coach. You can't hold their hands all the time. You got to know when to push them a little bit. He enjoys the teammates a lot. He's got a good friendship with the other kids at his age on the team. They race hard together, and they finish and they place in their age groups, their races, and they cheer each other on. They're real positive towards one another, and they love. I think their favorite thing is when they go on rides, the group rides together, is probably their favorite thing. I think the coaching staff is well versed and knowledgeable as far as nutrition, training, where they and their goals they set for the kids, because each kid has a different goal or a different situation where they are as far as training goes, so they can gear their plans towards an injury or towards a certain aspect of just the triathlon, maybe swim, run, or bike, if there's something that they need to focus on. So it doesn't have to be just a cookie cutter kind of, okay, do this workout. He can modify, the coaching staff can modify and work with the kid to get him through an injury or get him through a tough time, or if they're just kind of struggling in general, they can get him boosted up to get him through to that next race and that next level. Yeah, it's like anything else, Sometimes it's not always easy, but yeah, there's always an investment when you see your child improve and be strong at these races and really get a mindset of where he wants to be and what he wants to achieve in these races. And it's nice to see him, finish in these top places. With a lot of competition, he's done quite well, and he gets a nice boost of confidence in just everyday things that he does by doing this and racing. So yeah, I guess the investment in those regards has, paid off. Yes, I've seen a lot of improvement, but a lot of it has just been him not necessarily being involved or absorbed in himself as much as, seeing kind of like a bigger picture. And he has improved athletically, of course, like I've mentioned, he has improved athletically throughout. We're still working on endurance kind of stuff because right now his training is geared towards sprint more. But he's getting stronger, he's getting older, and yeah, I can see him definitely carrying it through. He likes the training. He's actually finding more time to put that into his schedule, so it's good.